Thank you.
You and your fiance Alexis.
Hello and welcome to Tricks of the Astray channel. Today is the 19th of July 2017, and I just have another update on Serena Williams. Now, I saw this article on Yahoo which was posted on the 18th of July 2017, and I just thought that I should, just bring this as an update so you guys could view on and make real comments about it. I'm talking about real women here. So, if it's your first time on our channel, like I said, you're welcome, but for you to get up to speed on this particular Serena Williams fake pregnancy update, you needed to have watched the Serena Williams and Venus Williams transgender transsexual. You need to watch the Serena Williams fake pregnancy update 1, fake pregnancy update 2, fake pregnancy update 3. And this is the part 4 that I'm actually making. Now, this caught my attention because you can see from this particular article here, it says Serena Williamson being in an interracial relationship. Everyone is allowed to have an opinion. And I thought, yeah, when the Vatican wants to lie to you about certain stuff, they bring up all this kind of construct. So what they're trying to do here now is try to, because to make it look like Serena Williams is being maybe is gonna have a lot of flack, or he's gonna be targeted wrongly because he's in a fake a fake marriage with Alexis Ohanian. And like I've said on this channel before, it's not about a black or white thing, because the agents, who are trying to always lead the conversation down where it's not supposed to be, want to make you think like, we are hating on a black woman because he's supposedly rich, wealthy, and is in an interracial relationship with a white dude. That's what they try to make it look, but it's not about all of that. It's about the truth, right? This channel is about the truth. It's not about a black, white, or racial kind of thing, as this agents out here and deluded people will make you want to believe. So never allow them to lead the conversation. You be the one asking the questions and let them answer it. Let them not be the one asking the questions. So as usual, before you go any further, I'd like to also remind you that channel rules are still in effect. There is no mudslinging or name calling on this channel. You have to provide facts of what you're saying if you're trying to label someone a transgender. And those facts must be centered about the female skeletal structure, which differentiates between a female and a male. If none of your comments start with that, if you're labeling someone a transgender, we're going to block you or delete you, as the case may be. So I'm gonna let this interview play and run for a bit, then we'll talk some more and you can get a feel of what we're trying to say here. Okay, now before I let the video play, this so-called, I don't know if this thing is actually a male or female. I don't know, because I haven't looked at it, but the name is Brittany C. Trent. I want you to take note of that name. I want you to understand that it doesn't matter, because the Vatican has so many tricks now. They're putting up this interview where a black woman is interviewing another black woman, a supposed black woman, let's say, because Serena Williams is a dude. And this is going to go down through black people are going to feel like they're being represented correctly, that it's a black thing, but the Vatican knows how to play with your emotions, so don't fall for it. Don't make no role models of anybody you see on TV or think better of them, because they are all paid Vatican liars. All right, so I'll let the video run, and then we'll talk and pause when it's necessary over, so you can actually see the tricks of this thing up here. All right.
Alexis, before he proposed, you guys were together for about a year and a half prior. Were you expecting that proposal, and how did you feel? With Serena Williams joining us live from West Palm Beach, Florida. Hey Serena, how are you?
So what I wanted you guys to notice about this particular interview is that you can actually see that this thing has no water retention whatsoever. All right, there is no water retention in that face. It doesn't look like the face of a so-called pregnant woman. And one thing else I wanted you guys to notice about Serena Williams' face is that it's had some surgery done to the nose, because usually a man's nose is always bigger than a female. So in order to make it of a more feminine face, they have to make the nose smaller. And you can see right here that there's something has been done to the nose, because the nose ridge right here is not where it's supposed to be. The nostrils are way too farther up, closer to the nose ridge, and they should be hanging much more, downwards down here. So that's just what I wanted you guys to know. But I'll let the interview play, and then we'll talk some more, right?
I'm good, thank you.
You and your fiance Alexis, before he proposed, you guys were together for about a year and a half prior. Were you expecting that proposal, and how did you feel?
When you're together for some time, you obviously talk about it, the possibilities and what it would be like, and everything like that. So it felt good. I was really excited and nervous at the same time.
If you could hear the laughter of Serena Williams, it sounds like it's lying. What is that? What sort of giggle is that? It sounds like someone telling a fib, you know what I mean? And is reading from a script. But it's just my opinion. I'll keep on playing so you guys can make of it what you think it is, all right?
It worked out. He's great, and we seem to really work well together. And yeah, we're really looking forward to our future.
How did you guys both handle the initial, negativity or scrutiny about being in an interracial relationship?
I think
So that is where now, in what they call in what they call broadcasting terminology, that's where the lead comes in. So that's where the story was going all along. They want to try to make you think that that the reason why Serena Williams is being hated so much is because these people thought about this for so long, because they probably knew there was a video out there on Serena Williams being a transgender. So they set this thing up real nicely. Okay, so let's make sure that the fake pregnancy is with a white dude. So when people start talking, we're just gonna say it's because they hate Serena Williams, a successful black woman in a relationship with a white man. As usual, they always try to make it look like a race thing, that that white people are taking black women away and all that kind of stuff. People, don't fall for it, all right? Don't fall for that nonsense. Stick to the truth. Follow the truth. Don't fall for the trickery, all right? It's about, because this thing is a dude, as you can see here, no water retention, with this plastic surgeon nose, trying to fake you with laughter and all that mannerisms that women usually have, with smiles and a low low voice, so it sounds like it's going through a tough pregnancy and all that kind of nonsense. Don't fall for it. And like I usually say, the one thing that they had taught in schools way back in the day, which was a real education, a little bit of real education, was that if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it is a duck. But today they want you to say, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it may not be a duck. And you should also remember, the one thing that they taught us in school was like, you should be careful what you think, because what you think turns into words, and your words turns into actions. So that's why the Vatican is so invested in controlling your thoughts, because once they can control your thoughts, they can control your words. When they can control your words, they can control your actions. And all this is sending people straight to hell, because like I've said before, it doesn't matter if the Vatican is black or white. It is led by the devil himself. So I'll let this interview run, but I just wanted you guys to have this quick update and to see that this thing can get pregnant. All what it's telling you is a fabrication of a lie. They want to make it look like it's a race thing, that Serena Williams, a black woman is in a relationship with a white man, is successful, and the white people are always taking black women away. It's all nonsense. It's because it's a dude. Don't fall for it.
but for the most part, I just
It sounded like Serena Williams wanted to say there that it's playing a sport that's predominantly female. Then it paused and said, white people. See how these guys are still trying to trick you into thinking, trying to control your mind. That's what they're doing. Trying to control your mind that it's a race thing. It's about race. That's why you hate on Serena Williams. It's a race thing. When it's about the truth that this thing can get pregnant because it's a dude. Don't fall for it, guys. Okay, let me just keep playing.
don't really pay attention to anything else because I always try to be different. I've always been different, and I break different barriers. And
It says it's different. Why does it say it's different? Because it's a dude. I mean, there is no reason for you to mention that. Why are you gonna mention it in a? Nobody asked you, are you different, Serena Williams? What makes you different? You don't eat the same food that other people do. You don't sleep. You don't breathe. What's so different about you? Nothing. It's because it's a dude. That's the reason why. I just want you to see how these people talk in acronyms, so don't fall for it. Let me keep playing with the video.
Break different barriers. And I think at the end of the day, you just have to be happy with who you are and who you're with. And that's what matters most. And everyone is allowed to have an opinion, and you have to respect everyone's opinion. But at the end of the day, you live for you. You don't live for anyone else. And that's what I always try to tell kids. You have to live for yourself. And
See what I'm saying here? He is talking about saying that this is what they've been talking to kids about. This is the type of people they try to make as a role model for the future generation. So that when they come out and say, finally, all right, you guys didn't know that we had a lot of transgenders, all right? Because they're going to make this public at some time in the future, that most of these role models you looked up to, right, are transgenders, because they have preconditioned your mind in the, let's say, generations prior to that, to accepting transgenders as the norm. This is what these guys are going to do. So I'm just letting you know that if you want to live your life according to the natural order of things and according to the word of God, all right, please don't make no role models of anybody you see on TV. Don't let your kids make role models of them. Don't let them love them to a point that they can't do without them, all right? There are just people, because at the end of the day, you have to understand the people you see on TV are just people. The only difference is that they're on TV and probably they have a little money. That's the only thing, but they have blood running through their veins, all right? They're still people. Don't make no role models of anybody you see on TV, please, okay? I'll just let the video run, and then I think that'll do it for the day, all right?
that you're happy.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time, Serena. We look forward to seeing you back on the court.
Thank you.
For more things Serena Williams, make sure you check out yahoosports.com.
So that's the quick update I wanted to give you guys, and please, those agent comments, don't leave ridiculous comments here. We're not I keep telling them. Now, these are not fools making videos on this channel, or punks. You have a lot of punks and weird folk making videos. We are not one of them, all right? So just stop leaving your ridiculous comments. Just save it for yourself. If you guys learned something, then you subscribe and stay tuned. And as usual, I leave you with these words: look with your eyes, but see with your brain. Thanks, and bye-bye.